Most people never bring their deepest desires or their deepest questions fully into conscious light. A portion of real longing, attention, and honest self-inquiry is kept back, unspoken, untested, protected. Because the attempt stays partial, failure also stays partial. The psyche can always say, "I have not yet truly tried," or "I have not yet dared to ask," and the old projections remain available. I would open if only the conditions were different. This withheld material is the soul's reserve. It includes not only desire and eros, but the questions a person refuses to ask about their own nature, motives, and limits. As long as those questions remain unowned, the person never receives clean feedback about who they actually are. They present a mixed or false self to the world, and the world answers that false self. Honest reflection is rare. The mirror stays clouded. Passions and truths that are not consciously related to are simply repressed. The energy does not vanish. It returns in less pure forms. Self-sabotage, chronic resentment, addictive loops, or a low persistent bitterness toward life. Repression is mistaken for mastery, but it is only delay. Many turn even their darkness into a private religion. Depression, self-punishment, and quiet misery become a kind of payment, a way of balancing the scales for not having fully answered the inner call. Yet the whole heart is still withheld. The suffering itself remains partial, a substitute for the real risk of complete engagement. A common strategy is the hidden bargain of outer redemption. The person silently calculates, if I become this version of myself, if I suffer enough, achieve enough, or give enough of the right image, then the world will finally grant me what I long for. They perform the required sacrifice or perfection, but keep the decisive portion of the heart and the decisive questions in reserve. When the expected reward does not arrive, the conclusion is rarely, "Now I must risk the rest." More often, the reserve is strengthened and the cycle of partial effort and private grievance continues. The ancient work demands the opposite movement. The reserve itself must be brought into the vessel. Desire and difficult self-questions are neither idealized nor punished. They are owned in full daylight while clear discernment remains present. Only a complete offering yields complete data. What returns and what does not return are both seen without the buffer of, "I have not yet truly tried." Those who stay with the process to the end discover a quieter self-knowledge. It is not the triumph of having forced the world to respond. It is the simpler recognition that everything that could be given was given, and every essential question that could be asked was asked. From that recognition, a different freedom appears, one no longer organized around the reserve, the bargain, or the need for outer redemption. The energy that once maintained the false self and its projections becomes available for clean creation and clear seeing.